2026 Missouri DMV Permit Test 23 questions and complete answers. Question 1. When changing lanes you can check your blind spots by Option A. Using the inside rearview mirror. Option B. Using the outside rearview mirror. Option C. Using both inside and outside rearview mirrors. Option D. Turning your head and looking over your shoulder. The correct answer is option D. Turning your head and looking over your shoulder. Explanation. You should turn your head to check your blind spots before every lane change. Question 2. When approaching railroad tracks you should Option A. Look, listen, slow down and be prepared to stop. Option B. Speed up to cross the tracks before the gate is lowered. Option C. Try to drive around the lowered gate. Option D. Not pay attention to how many tracks there are to cross. The correct answer is option A. Look, listen, slow down and be prepared to stop. Explanation. When approaching railroad tracks you should look, listen, slow down and be prepared to stop for trains or other vehicles that may be using the rails. Question 3. If a driver sees an animal on the roadway, Option A. No special action is required. Option B. The driver should pass the animal as closely as possible. Option C. The driver should honk their horn. Option D. The driver should be very cautious. The correct answer is option D. The driver should be very cautious. Explanation. Be very cautious any time you encounter an animal on the roadway. Pass the animal slowly to avoid startling or frightening it. Question 4. Double solid yellow lines painted down the middle of the road mean Option A. Railroad crossing ahead. Option B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. Option C. Passing is not permitted from either direction. Option D. Passing is permitted from either direction. The correct answer is option C. Passing is not permitted from either direction. Explanation. Double solid yellow lines in the center of the road mean that passing is not allowed from either direction. You may not cross the lines unless you are making a left turn or passing pedestrians, bicyclists and riders of scooters or skateboards when the opposite lane is clear and you can pass safely. Question 5. Stress can affect your driving by Option A. Lowering your ability to focus on driving. Option B. Decreasing your chances of an accident. Option C. Causing you to fall asleep at the wheel. Option D. Making you more aware of others around you. The correct answer is option A. Lowering your ability to focus on driving. Explanation. Emotions can have a great effect on your driving ability. You may not be able to drive well if you are overly worried, excited, afraid, angry, or sad. Stress can lessen your concentration on the task of driving. It is better to wait to drive than to risk driving while you are emotionally unstable. Question 6. A steady yellow light at an intersection means Option A. Go. Option B. Yield to other cars. Option C. Slow down and prepare to stop. Option D. Stop. The correct answer is option C. Slow down and prepare to stop. Explanation. A steady yellow light indicates that a steady red light will soon appear. If you are driving toward an intersection and a yellow light appears, slow down and prepare to stop. If you are already within the intersection or cannot stop safely before entering the intersection, continue through carefully. Question 7. When approaching a railroad crossing warning sign, Option A. Be ready to drive faster than the train. Option B. Be prepared to stop if a train is nearby. Option C. Look for a way around any lowered gates. Option D. Assume no trains are nearby and continue driving normally. The correct answer is option B. Be prepared to stop if a train is nearby. Explanation. Railroad crossing warning signs are used to warn drivers of the possibility of a train. Drivers should obey all railroad crossing warning signs and never go around barriers or disregard the warning sign. Question 8. A no standing sign at a certain location means Option A. You may never stop your vehicle there. Option B. You may park there if the driver remains in the vehicle. Option C. You may stop temporarily only to pick up or discharge passengers. Option D. You may stop to load or unload merchandise. The correct answer is option C. You may stop temporarily only to pick up or discharge passengers. Explanation. A no standing sign means that you may only make a temporary stop to load or discharge passengers. Question 9. Which of the following commonly causes traffic accidents? Option A. Inattentive driving. Option B. Excessive speed under the driving conditions. Option C. Following other vehicles too closely. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Driving too fast for conditions is a major cause of motor vehicle crashes. Being inattentive to surroundings can cause a driver to collide with other vehicles. Most rear-end collisions are caused by drivers following other vehicles too closely. Question 10. You may not cross a single broken white or yellow line. Option A. When doing so would interfere with traffic. Option B. When turning left into a driveway. Option C. When the car in front of you is disabled. Option D. When passing to the right on a one-way street. The correct answer is option A. When doing so would interfere with traffic. Explanation. You may cross a single broken line to pass or change lanes as long as you can do so safely and without interfering with traffic. Question 11. You experience an incident at work that has left you feeling angry. When you get to your car you should. Option A. Play the radio loudly so you won't think about it. Option B. Drive fast on the interstate to let off steam. Option C. Take a few minutes to cool off before you begin your drive home. Option D. Stop at your favorite bar and have a few drinks before driving home. The correct answer is option C. Take a few minutes to cool off before you begin your drive home. Explanation. Persons who are upset, angry, or otherwise distracted by their emotions should take time to cool off before driving a car. Taking out frustrations or anger while driving is exercising very poor judgment and is very dangerous to both the driver and others on the road. Question 12. Distracted driving is. Option A. Very uncommon. Option B. Extremely risky behavior. Option C. Nothing to be concerned about. Option D. No less safe than driving under any other conditions. The correct answer is option B. Extremely risky behavior. Explanation. Distracted driving is extremely risky behavior that puts not only you and your passengers in danger, but also endangers pedestrians, bicyclists, and other motorists sharing the road. Focused attention on driving helps to prevent crashes. Question 13. You may drive around the gates at a railroad crossing. Option A. When the train has passed. Option B. Under no circumstances. Option C. When the lights have stopped flashing. Option D. When other drivers drive around the gates. The correct answer is option B. Under no circumstances. Explanation. You are required to stop at all railroad crossings when signals warn of an approaching train. These signals may include flashing red lights, a lowered crossing gate, a flagger signaling, or a train's audible signal of warning. Do not attempt to go around the lowered gate. Question 14. When a stop is required at an intersection and no markings appear to indicate a stop line or crosswalk, a driver. Option A is not required to stop. Option B is required to slow down to make sure crossing traffic is clear. Option C should stop only at a place where they can see at least 200 feet on either side, even if they have to enter the intersecting roadway. Option D should stop where they have a clear view of approaching traffic before they enter the intersecting roadway. The correct answer is option D. Should stop where they have a clear view of approaching traffic before they enter the intersecting roadway. Explanation. If there is no stop line or crosswalk, you should stop at the point nearest to the intersecting roadway where you can get a view of approaching traffic. You should not enter the intersecting roadway to gain a better view. Question 15. When making a turn, you must blank your speed. Option A. Increase. Option B. Maintain. Option C. Vary. Option D. Reduce. The correct answer is option D. Reduce. Explanation. When turning, you should reduce to a speed that allows you to maintain control of your vehicle, stay in your lane, and react to unexpected situations. Question 16. When driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for. Option A, the increased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option B, the decreased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option C, the decreased noise of larger vehicles. Option D, the increased speed of larger vehicles. The correct answer is option A, the increased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Explanation: when driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for the increased stopping distance required by the large vehicles. Drivers of smaller vehicles should remain in locations where they can be seen by the driver of the large vehicle and where their view of traffic is not blocked by the vehicle. Question 17. A yellow and black diamond-shaped sign. Option A warns you about conditions on or near the road. Option B helps direct you to cities and towns ahead. Option C tells you about traffic laws and regulations. Option D tells you about road construction ahead. The correct answer is option A, warns you about conditions on or near the road. Explanation: warning signs, which tell you about conditions on or near the road ahead, are usually diamond-shaped with black symbols or words on a yellow background. Question 18. A diamond-shaped sign is A. Option A, road hazard sign. Option B, school crossing sign. Option C, speed limit sign. Option D, interstate route sign. The correct answer is option A, road hazard sign. Explanation: warning signs are normally diamond-shaped and yellow, although orange warning signs are used in work areas. Such signs warn that you are approaching a hazardous location or an area where special rules apply. Question 19. To enter a freeway. Option A, signal yield to existing traffic and enter at the same speed that traffic is moving. Option B, signal and enter the freeway. Freeway traffic must yield. Option C, drive slowly so you can check traffic. Option D, always come to a complete stop first. The correct answer is option A, signal yield to existing traffic and enter at the same speed that traffic is moving. Explanation: when merging into traffic, you should signal and enter at the same speed that traffic is moving. Always yield to other traffic when entering a roadway. Question 20. If a crossing guard is directing traffic in a school zone, you must. Option A, follow the directions given by the crossing guard. Option B, copy what surrounding traffic is doing despite the crossing guard's instructions. Option C, assume the guard is not supposed to be directing traffic. Option D, follow rules that would be in place if no children were present. The correct answer is option A, follow the directions given by the crossing guard. Explanation: be prepared to reduce your speed and use caution when directed to do so by a sign, crossing guard or law enforcement officer. Always drive with extra caution in a school zone. Question 21. The fee for an instruction permit is: Option A, $1. Option B, $2. Option C, $3.50. Option D, $4. The correct answer is option C, $3.50. Explanation: the minimum age to acquire an instruction permit is 15 years old. This permit allows a young person to learn to drive with the supervision of a licensed adult. The fee to obtain this permit is $3.50. Application test fees are not included. Question 22. Who must yield when a driver is turning and a pedestrian is crossing without a traffic light? Option A, whoever started moving last. Option B, the driver. Option C, whoever is slower. Option D, the pedestrian. The correct answer is option B, the driver. Explanation: drivers must yield to pedestrians when they are crossing at any intersection without a traffic light, whether or not there is a crosswalk. Question 23. It is illegal for a person 21 years of age or older to drive with a minimum blood alcohol concentration BAC of: Option A, 0.05%. Option B, 0.08%. Option C, 0.02%. Option D, 0.1%. The correct answer is option B, 0.08%. Explanation: For drivers aged 21 or older, it is illegal to operate a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration BAC of 0.08% or higher. Driving while under the influence of alcohol is not only illegal but dangerous.